May as well go visit the infirmary. So it doesn't seem like we had any other side quests to deal with. We did all the hunts. Unless there was one other that we just somehow missed. We'll check on that real quick.
Let us know if you find
We do need to check at the Patron's Whispers just to get the last renown rewards, I think, because I think we have over 200 now. We'll have to go look at that, but I think we should be okay. So we got some new stuff there. I do need to stop and talk to Harpocrates really quickly.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back, so...
Just to level that stuff up. We got a Cleric's Medallion +1. They say it is your men who keep the roads free of beast and bandit, as one whose livelihood is reliant on safe passage from market to market, and my Chocobos and I thank you.
There you are.
We did basically just save him, so it is seemingly calibrated
Come again. I may
in
have
such
more
a way
for
that
ya.
it would be vaguely relevant to what we had just done. Alright, yeah, no more hunts. We do have a new nectar thing. Let's see, what does this say? Ask about Nectar's adventures. Did I ever tell you about the time I toured the northern
trust
territories?
you wrapped up warm.
I did no such thing, Kupo. We Muggles don't feel the cold thanks to our exceptionally fluffy fur. You humans are the only animals up there who feel the need to dress up in furs of those fluffier than yourselves. In fact, that's precisely why I ended up cutting my tour short. My kindly greetings to the locals were met with a volley of arrows. And I make much better hero than I do a hat. That's fun. Alright, so we got everything. We got everything we needed. Wasn't there something we could craft as well? Let's do that real quick. I needed something from a hunt in order to craft.
One day, I want to sail all the way to the shore.
And I really wish I could, like, sprint on demand.
Back, are ya? So, what'll it be?
Yeah, here it was. Drake Slayer belt. Do it.
No scratches, right?
Neat. Alright.
Anything else?
Pretty cool. Alright, now we can go back
Is
to
it
the
true what I'm
infirmary.
hearing, Sid?
I like this theme. I
Lady
think it's
Hortense
nice.
said she'd give us our
Pleasant.
dresses soon.
I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Understood. And thank you.
The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
Clive, where are you?
In here.
What's wrong?
Rosaria's under attack.
What?
This isn't the Dalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard. There is in hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me?
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look, I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Besides which, I am not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
I'm coming too. After all, we're in this together.
All right.
After all, I am a main character. I'm the only other party member in the game.
I should probably speak to Otto before leaving. We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
Created the day, Civ pledges alliance to Sid. This crystal shard transfixed with twin daggers is a powerful reminder of a promise made, a friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. Martell apples, Ambrosia's tack. Interesting. I want to hear more of what they have to say, actually. What is this again? Reading table. Oh, God. Bird by any other name. Forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another two apart. I am gladdened to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia, or should I say Whiteheart. You told me once how your Chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate, and here, so many years later, we find she has spent her life doing that exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? Jill, you were there. Lad from the yard ran up a basket of martels just this morning, sweet as honey and crisp as the morning breeze. They were. I told myself I was only going to have one, but I reckon if no one else listens to old Otto, I don't have to either. You let Nigel and his lot know they've done a fine job. It was a time you'd catch none but Sid supping on these, what for their foul bite. But for him, it never were about the flavor, but about what they represented, our ability to make it on our own. Look at us now, Sid would be proud. Flame none brighter. My Lord Marquess, I ask once again for you to forgive my men for your welcome back at the Lazarus, but certainly you can understand that you were the last person any of us were expecting to see at our gates. In the short time since our reunion, you have shown yourself to be the self-same man I followed into Stillwind those many years ago, a true bearer of your father's legacy. If only Sir Tyler, the Lord Commander, and all the others who were lost that night were still with us to see how bright your flame now burns. To you and your cause, I hereby pledge the swords of the Guardians, and am proud to stand alongside you once again, Wade. The Dalmex and the Imperials are at a standoff. They snarl at each other, fangs bared like slum curs, but neither wants to make the first move. It's almost as if they both realize what a stinking pile of Chocobo shit they've stepped in. If I were a man to lay wager, I'd put my copper on this conflict not playing out anytime soon. I shall keep you apprised. Gav.
First he wrecked our home, now he's wrecking yours. But he's not going to get away with it this time.
It's a trap.
Back to Rosalith then. Whatever has become of her.
Yeah, it's a trap that Annabelle is laying for us specifically. Is this just a little viewing deck? That's cool. I like that. Never would have come back here otherwise. That's neat. I didn't even realize this was here, really. Alright, time to go talk to Otto.
Portend said she'd give us our dresses soon.
We must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Gov gave you the news then?
We're leaving for Rosalith. But not before I know exactly what's going on. What have we heard?
All sorts. Nobody was expecting the Dalmex to open up a new front against the Empire, least of all our friends in the provinces. Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with no two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, in the hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Understood.
Alright. Time to talk to Viv. I want to look in here. Is there anything new? Nothing new.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite pupil. Let's see now. Where did we leave? Well, this is a surprise. My lectures are rarely so well attended.
You know what they say? A little knowledge, can't hurt?
We're going to Rosalith to deal with Kupka. What's the situation there?
Whoa there, Lord Rosfield. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation, one must first understand how it came to be. Let us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka, or the permanent economic advisor to the Dalmekian government, to give him his formal title. In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position. It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his considerable advantage. Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's Breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship.
Yeah, obvious trap.
All for you, Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out.
You said Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde then? Is the city safe?
Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. The Dalmekian fleet floated by without incident, but not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens. And so the stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming. Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buet Bridge, despite the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back from their grasp. And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal defenses. The seas around Rosalith are firmly under Dalmekian control. So tell me, pupil mine, what do you believe to be the best route to Rosalith?
The north. We cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate, then take the road through Stillwind down to the capital. Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way, and so must you.
We'd best get a move on then.
Oh, will you be going too?
Aye. I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine. I would have missed this for the world.
All right. We should be on our way.
Lead on.
Alrighty. Back to Rosalith. Long claimed by the Empire, Rosalith Castle's towering ivory walls still serve as a reminder to all Rosarians of the duchy's proud past. Oh, damn.
Fortify the castle gates at once.
Hugo and his men have been busy. They've already breached the castle's outer wall. The Imperials are holding the ground for now, but it's only a matter of time before the keep falls. Those fuckers really went.
Alright, this is all information we already have, so none of it's really new. The Vice Regency, the Imperial Province incorporating the lands that were once Rosaria, ruled over by Annabella, former Duchess of Rosaria. One of her first acts as Vicereine was to institute a new order of knights, the Black Shields, who were dispatched to every corner of the province to maintain order. They would later come to serve as her personal army, settling her grievances against bearers and ducal loyalists. Rosalith. The former capital city of the Duchy of Rosaria, Annabella Lesage, who once ruled alongside Elwyn Rosfield as Duchess, now wields absolute power as Holy Empress of Sambrec and has established an administrative government under her command. The majority of Rosalith's citizens fled or were captured when the Iron Kingdom invaded. Now the only inhabitants are a handful of nobles and sundry others who have sworn allegiance to the Empire for fear of retribution. So there is one thing that's frustrating me about this game a little bit, and it's happened enough times now that I feel like it's like I can talk about it. And it's just that they keep talking about like, how do we get there? What do we do? How do we make our way to this place? And there's a lot of time spent explaining plans for how we'll like achieve certain goals, and then we just fast travel to those locations and we don't see how they get there. Like there was almost no point in the conversation of like, what's the best way to get to Rosalith? Oh, we have to go through the north near Phoenix Gate. If we didn't then need to navigate north through Phoenix Gate down to Rosalith. We are just in Rosalith now. This is it's just a little bit sudden. There's an oddness to that I find weird. And it would be different if there were more scenes elsewhere or like cutscenes outside of Clive and Jill's perspective. But there aren't any. So it's just like, oh no, we'll have to make this long journey. We'll have to sneak in through the northern passes. And then it's just like, bloop. Anyway, now we're here. This is very odd, just odd pacing.
The town on this place. Almost like they want to wipe it off the map.
Just a means to an end.
All this for one man? They didn't have to go so far.
If you keep your wits about you, I reckon you can make it up to the castle without raising the alarm. I'll sniff out any townsfolk who haven't escaped yet and send them on their way.
Be careful.
Likewise. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
thought I was ready for this, but...
I know. It's like a nightmare. This was our home. Come on, Clive. We have to keep going.
Alright. I was hoping Gav would be in our party, but I guess not. I want to see what he can do. I like his, like, Delita looking outfit.
This isn't an invasion. It's a massacre.
He'll stop at nothing, Clive. Nothing.
Why do this?
Clive, we can get through here.
Wasn't letting me interact with that for a second. There we go. Protect. Some opponents will cast protect spells to raise a defense barrier on their allies that shields them from melee attacks when engaging protected targets. Avoid using your sword, instead employ magic. Okay.
Murderous!
There's only one fitting punishment. Push it slow.
Oh, so it's a whole different gauge. Pretty good. Oh wait, this is the way back. I totally got turned around just. Ooh, that was confusing. Really confused myself there.
I yield! I yield!
Curved swords, man, they're real strong, real powerful stuff.
Look what we have here.
Gentlemen!
Especially weighted ones like that. Very brutal.
You won't escape!
Over here!
Oh, nice. I don't know why I wasn't expecting a level up just there, since we have been fighting stuff a lot. Alright.
With me, then!
Ooh, frame rate.
Out of our way!
What? Oh, shame on you. Where do we go from here? Just up here, I assume? Yeah. Is this the way? Can I? No. Can't get any chests or anything. I just don't want to miss anything. Especially because we haven't really picked much up yet this entire game. Items, the item economy in this game is pretty sparse. Oh, it's one of these guys. Ninja types. Okay, so instead of Katon, he has Poison Mist. Oh god. Set up already.
I refuse to die.
He refuses to die, allegedly. Oh, maybe that's good for parrying? Is that what just happened? There we go. Is that the way to go? Seems like it.
Get out of my
Come to me.
Or die.
This one.
Dealt with. We can level up a few things. We probably should level up a few things. So let's do that. Limit break could be good. Ignition could be pretty good. Might be nice to just have more limit break, yeah. I do want ignition to just do more damage though. I don't know if I'm gonna play with any of that stuff. Shift, we definitely wanted. Heat Wave, don't care about. Flames of Rebirth, don't really care about. Gouge, we will want to upgrade. Ignition, we will want to upgrade. Wikes, I mean, we don't really need to, but why not? These were the ones we use a lot, so may as well. All right, look at that. We've gotten some more mastery of our primary skills, which is really nice. We still need to use the Ramu ones a little bit more effectively, but I just don't know if there's anything that one can do to make the Ramu skills any better.
It ends there.
Pile drive.
He's here! Remember, we take him alive. This one.
These scepters need to go first, so that's the order of operations. Now we can fight. I was going to hate my input.
This one.
Alrighty.
Set her loose.
Ooh, this is a curl. Oh man, these things are awesome.
Attack!
Ready?
What do you think?
This one.
There we go. Doesn't attack after that. Pull it. Oh dang. There we go. Oh no. Alright, you're dead. Kind of slow to attack.
Sick of it.
Alright, here we go.
It's building up to something.
We need to
That
stop
means we gotta break it.
whatever
Yeah.
it takes.
Let's make this count.
Oh, I see. There we go.
This one.
Whoa.
Nice try.
Nice.
Get him. Glad you're here. I needed that.
Alright, 26k, that was slightly better. And now we have Wykes up. Now we dodge that. There we go. That was a cool fight. It was pretty much just like the Panther fight, but it had electricity this time. It's kind of cool. Curl Whisker. Surprisingly, dissection of a curl's whisker shows it to be composed almost entirely of metal. While this would go some way to explain why the curls can channel lightning, it raises the question of how the metal got there in the first place.
Jill!
We meet at last, Sid. Or should I say Lord Rosfield? I've been looking for you for a very long time.
Let her go, Kupka.
I'm so glad you accepted my invitation. I went to some trouble with the decorations. Do you like what I've done with the place?
Bastard.
Such a pity your predecessor couldn't join us. But I am sure you will prove compelling company. Be still, little snowflake. I would not have you melt before your starring moment.
I mean, they've literally fought before. Why couldn't she have just primed just now? Like, prior to that. He wouldn't have been able to do anything.
Fuck.
Well, Joshua's gonna have to save us.
Now, on to the festivities.
Or Gav. That'd be sweet. Like to see that. Torgal, run.
That's just great, that is. I suppose it's up to me then.
Damn straight, Gav. Save the day, buddy. It's what we need.
a prisoner!
Yes, no more than she deserves for getting into bed with an outlaw.
We should get into mine.
Lord Kupka commands your presence.
You're to bear witness to the girl's execution.
Such a waste.
Nice, Gav.
Gav! Shh.
Crystal fetters are a bastard to open, just so you know. Don't worry, I'll have them off before you can blink.
Where's Jill?
In the courtyard.
Shit. We have to hurry.
The Imperials have sounded the retreat and cleared out of the castle, but the place is still swarming with Kupka's men.
Leave them to me.
I'll make my way up top and circle round the back. Quick as you like, eh? Nearly forgot.
Hold on, Jill. I'm coming.